Welcome back to the program. As we continue, we'd like to remind you that channelstv.com has more information for you, and on youtube.com/channelsweb you can watch our videos. You can also watch us on your mobile device via your browser or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS devices from their respective stores. Besides giving you access to news updates, the Channels TV and Channels 24 app have an eyewitness feature that you can use to share pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the menu and follow the instructions. The Kogi State government is forming new partnerships to bring quality health care to expectant mothers through the Maternal and Newborn Health Week. The week-long program, which is being supported by the wife of the president, Mrs. Aisha Buhari, will feature antenatal care, immunization for infants, and distribution of insecticide.
According to a report by the Nigerian Demographics and Health Survey, the country recorded deaths of 576 new mothers per 100,000 live births in 2015. The figure is recorded in spite of steps being taken by different states and the federal government to improve healthcare facilities, particularly at the grassroots level. Concerned about the need to create more awareness on safe maternal practices, the wife of the president, Aisha Buhari, who was represented by Grace Chalmer, and other government officials gathered to mark the Maternal and Child Health Week in Kogi State.
We, during this period, provide vitamin A and deworming tablets, routine immunization, antenatal care, and iron folate, among others. I therefore appeal to mothers to take advantage of this opportunity.
Now point out that the MSH rate we are flagging off today has 8 critical intervention areas. We have the antenatal care services, family planning, vitamin A supplementation, routine immunization, birth registration, and long-lasting insecticide treatment, distribution, and then provision.
The representative of Aisha Buhari pointed out that increased efforts from all willing parties will bring a change in the maternal and child mortality ratio in the country.
Some progress has been made towards improving the health and well-being of women and children in the last 3 years in Kogi State, as well as in all other states of the Federation. However, there is still more work to be done. Government alone cannot do it.
Baby bags are distributed to the expectant mothers, while certificates are given to deserving health workers. The week-long program will feature antenatal care for expectant mothers.
And now to the north and agriculture. Inadequate farming equipment has remained a major challenge to farmers in Kano State, but the state is intervening with the purchase of tractors for the farmers. At the presentation ceremony, the state governor, Abdullahi Ganduje, promised that the tractors, worth over 100 million naira, will be distributed to farmers across the 44 local government areas of the state.
It appears to be a good day for farmers in Kano State. These tractors are part of the state government's efforts to add value to agriculture and will be spread to farmers in the 44 local government areas. But there's more.
And seeing the readiness of our farmers, in seeing the seriousness of our farmers, and in seeing the great increase in the production of wheat, rice, and tomato in Kano State, I have obliged and I have accepted to give you the sum of 132 million naira in order to make this tractorization scheme a successful scheme.
The tractors are expected to significantly improve the farming process from irrigation to planting and even harvesting, but tractors are expensive to procure. So the question is, how exactly will the farmers pay for this?
The program involves deposit of some percentage of money by the farmers, and then spreading the payment into up to 2 years. And MECA are here because they are professionals, Your Excellency, that by the time you are able to deposit this percentage, in the time spread for you to pay, they will be the ones to manage the tractors, and by even hiring it out, the farmers will be able to pay the money of the tractors.
This gesture comes with a warning. No farmer is allowed to sell his or her tractor under the so-called tractorization scheme. With the abundant manpower in Kano and the state government's promise to provide improved seed, fertilizer and other modern farming equipment, it might just be an all-round good season for farming in the state.
To the southeastern region, men of the Nigeria Customs Service Federal Operations Unit Zone C have intercepted a 40-foot container laden with about 4,000 pairs of military camouflage uniform and 300 pairs of military-grade combat boots. The Assistant Controller of Customs in charge of the zone, Sanusi Umar, told journalists in Owerri, the Imo State capital, that the container was intercepted along the Aba-Eleme Expressway. 3 prime suspects linked with the importation of the items have been arrested, and an investigation has been launched.
Criminals often disguise as military and paramilitary personnel and use such wares to deceive, rob and kidnap innocent Nigerians. The seized camouflage uniforms I am showcasing today can comfortably serve a full-fledged 4 battalions of 1,000 persons each and still have an excess of 400 sets. The service has already commenced a thorough investigation of this case, and appropriate sanction will be meted to whoever is involved. Let me assure you that we will stop at nothing until smugglers are crippled.
So this just in, and in politics, Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki, Sokoto State Governor Mr. Aminu Tambuwal, Benue State Governor Samuel Otom, and former Governor of Kano State Rabiu Kwankwaso are part of those in attendance of the National Executive Committee meeting of the People's Democratic Party, which is currently going on in Abuja. This is the first NEC meeting that the PDP is holding after the defection of the Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, and 3 governors from the ruling APC. We'll give you more details on the meeting in the course of our other bulletins. To the judiciary, judicial officers have been reminded that they play a key role in the overall process of administration, justice administration that is, and must at all times exemplify good character, a high degree of professionalism, confidentiality, and keep to the code of conduct for court employees. This charge was given by the Chief Justice of Nigeria at the opening ceremony of the National Workshop for Legal and Research Assistants at the National Judicial Council in Abuja.
The judges who you are serving, they know you. So don't think that it will be man as man, no man. No. The one that goes by man, no man always doesn't have a good or successful ending. But the one that is inborn, that is in you, and you have that what it takes, that is what will carry you even to the Supreme Court. Have I made myself clear? So don't look at the structure. Is there any structure? There is already a structure because all of you belong to the litigation department of the judiciary. Whatever judiciary you are in this thing, you are in litigation. And in the litigation, you are in the registry. You will get posted to so many other areas. And if you must move from there and become a magistrate or anything, you are already equipped, much more advanced, because of the level of exposure you've had in the research that you've gotten yourself involved in. So when eventually you become a judicial officer or a high court judge, your exposure is beyond that of the person who moved from youth service and becomes a magistrate.
You're watching news across Nigeria. Coming up, the national chairman of the Progressive People's Alliance gives an opinion on how recovered loot should be shared or in which direction the money should go across the country. Please stay with us.